Up next, I'm going to be talking to a very inspiring young female plumber, and her name is Judaline Cassidy. And hopefully I said your name right, Judaline?
Yeah, you did. Absolutely.
Okay, see, I like to do it right the first time. It looked proper to me anyways. So you are a plumber. You know I'm a massive fan of women in the trades. Did you know that I'm the ambassador to World Skills?
No, I didn't know that. I just actually did a post about people donating to Skills USA because I think it's an awesome program for kids.
It is so wonderful. I've done so much for Skills USA, Skills Canada, World Skills, and we continuously do. I'm encouraging my son and daughter to do as much as they can for Skills Canada, World Skills, and we're not going to stop that because I think it's great. How long have you been a plumber?
I don't want to age myself, so I'm going to say 20 plus years.
Okay, so that means you're 27, right? So,
yes.
Okay, you've been a plumber since a very young lady. Yes. Do you like your job?
I love my job as a plumber. And every day I wake up with the same excitement to do it. I'm actually on my lunch break right now. I actually work as a plumber in the fields every day. And I get to help improve people's lives through plumbing.
And, hey, we all need it because there's going to be more and more people every single day, no matter what. What was that again? That was something you are doing. Yeah. Inspiring mentor. There's something you're doing. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I started a nonprofit organization called Tools and Tiaras, which I have there. And the cool thing is we teach girls as young as 6 years old, Mike, to 17 to trade. I got 6-year-old girls, threading pipe by hand, soldering, welding, electrical, auto mechanic, engineering. Every month we do a different workshop, and in the summertime we have an all-girls summer camp.
That is awesome. So in your spare time, you're playing with the young and trying to educate them and give them that inspiration. It's funny because when you're a kid, and I know it, I remember as a kid, is that my dad was a jack of all trades. He was a master of none, but his tools were there. I wanted to work with him on the houses that we were working on. And because of that, I started building my own things. I started doing all kinds of things, electrical at 6. That's the one thing that's missing for the young that you're helping with. And that is giving them temptation. And I think the temptation is so important for the young out there when it comes to the trades, because that doesn't exist anymore, right? When I was in school, man, I'm how old now? Holy cow, I'm 57. I'm 57.
Don't tell them, Mike. Don't tell them. It's just
what happened? I mean, I was only 22 a couple of years ago. When I was in school, we took sheet metal. I'm talking grades 6, 7, and 8. Sheet metal, woodworking, welding. There were so many things in grade 5, 6, 7, and 8. How come it isn't in school anymore? Okay, budget costs, I get it. They got to cut it. But what this has done is stop that temptation because we didn't put it in their hands. We didn't put it in front of them. And these little things that you're doing, I think that's fabulous. I'm totally excited to meet you. I understand you were afraid to talk to me today because you wanted to ask your boss first if it was okay. Is that right?
Yes, because I don't want to, a person paid $1 value for me to work, and I didn't want to be cheating, stealing time. So
I think I respect you more for that. I think it's wonderful that you did that. And to your boss, thank you very much for letting me speak with Judaline today, because, hey, look at right now, I'm talking to someone out there that is a female in the trade. She loves her job. She wants to teach the young. She wants to inspire them to get in the trades. So let's talk about that for one moment. This inspiration we can give to the young to get in the trades, there's a huge benefit, isn't there? Tell me what your opinion is of the benefit of the next generation jumping on board.
So first of all, the most immediate benefit for women and for our country is dollars. Let's talk about the money that the trade has. This island girl does not wake up to come in the cold every morning and work if it wasn't for the dollars. So I definitely would say first of the dollars. And if you encourage young men and young girls to do a trade, they can literally pick up and take a dot and throw it at a world map and have a job anywhere in the world. It's a transferable skill that you can always feed and eat, you feed your family, eat. And then what's great about my skill is it benefits society. The skilled trades builds America, it builds Canada, it provides great jobs. And I think we need to change the narrative of what a tradesperson look like. People think that we're not that smart. You have to be really extremely smart to build a building and it don't fall in on people. And let's just, encourage our kids that a plumber is just as important as the doctor, as a teacher, and these other things. Because I love the building trades. I think the guys and women in building trades are heroes. I think of myself as a hero.
You know what? You are a hero. And I'm going to give you a little story. When I was pretty young, a friend of mine was trying to get me to go out all the time, but I worked all the time. I mean, I worked 7 days a week, asked my kids, barely saw them. But that's the world of being in the trades. And you know what? I love what I do. So that also helps me work way too much. But he kept trying to say, Mike, you got to come out. Mike, you got to come out. And finally, he tells me about this one night that he's going to the fireman's calendar photo night. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Isn't that guys, you're going to see firemen? No, he says, Mike, there's about 2,000 crazy women there. Why don't you come out and meet a new woman? And I'm telling you, it was funny because I put on a suit and I actually went out with him, and there was over 2,000 crazy screaming women because the firemen were walking on the stage. They were taking pictures and wanted to be with them. So make the long story short, there was all kinds of women coming up to me and they said, what fire station are you with? What number? And I'm like, no, I'm a contractor. And they would turn and walk away because I wasn't a fireman. And I thought that was a bad stigma at that time of my life, because it wasn't just that I wasn't a fireman, but they weren't interested in me being a contractor. I've always said that, you don't have to be a doctor, although if you want to be a doctor, be a doctor. You don't have to be a dentist making, IT. It doesn't matter. I always say, do what you want to do what you love to do. Otherwise, you're going to suck at it, because if you don't like it, you're not going to do good with it. But as for a doctor, not only can I build the hospital he works in, but I can design and build the house he lives in. So I think that puts me up there with a little bit of brass beside you. What do you think?
I agree. And I just like I go and I travel and I do speeches, and I always tell everyone that after I tell them what I do for a living, everybody will want my phone number. And everybody always needs a plumber before they will need a lawyer. And that really gets them.
I like that.
Right? Definitely, because everybody was like, once they find out I'm a plumber, everybody wants my number. And the trade is so amazing that my daughter followed me, just like you, in the trades. She is a sheet metal worker, a union sheet metal worker. So she's in the trades now, and she says, Mom, I wish I had done this sooner. The money is so good. I said, how you think you have this lifestyle? Plumber's money.
Congratulations. I think that's great. I had to con my kids. I mean, they were too busy playing PlayStation and everything, and I had to offer them a little bit of money to work with me in the summers, and that got them. I conned Sherry by saying, hey, Sherry, we're going to redo New Orleans. Did you want to fly down with us and do some work? And what the wonderful thing about it is they're all with me. My oldest daughter works inside the company. She doesn't like to be in front of the camera. But Sherry and Mike, they're not afraid of the camera, and that's what makes it so good, is that they're genuine. It's who they are. Now, I would love to play just a little bit with you, because we've had some photos sent in, and I thought it was perfect to show you about some plumbing catastrophes. What do you think of this photo here?
What the hell is that? But I must give them points for at least put in
ingenuity.
Ingenuity, and the fill valve is in there to refill the toilet after it flushes.
Yeah, so I'm more curious about the gasket underneath the pail to the toilet. Is it actually going to stop water from coming in? Now, why not just go buy a tank? Because the tank is what, $70?
And YouTube it, and you can definitely do it. I teach little girls. I have 6-year-old and 7-year-old girls putting in toilets. No kidding. I'm not even kidding.
I used to do it on the handyman challenge. I thought it was great to see how someone could read instructions, put a toilet together, and then I'll show them, yes, right, wrong, here's why it's not going to work. Great job if you did it right. Here's another picture. Look at this one.
Oh my gosh, I love their own temporary, the hangers, the trap, oh my
So we see a cheater valve, which is not illegal because it is exposed. We can get to it. We can see that the trap. It's the 90. Everything is broke, and they decided it's not duct tape. It's actually electrical tape.
Electrical tape,
and try and hold it all together. So this is not advisable, is it?
No, it's not. I always tell people, they look at how quickly you and I do something and don't realize that you're paying for all the years it took me to be able to do those things and make it look pretty, because it gotta look pretty. You can't do plumbing. Even though my plumbing is in the wall and most likely nobody's gonna see it, it gotta look pretty, Mike.
See, now I know you're good because you care about what's hidden, and that's the most important part. What you see, all right, that's easy, but that was not pretty. That was pretty bad, actually.
Dangerous.
All apart. Don't put a sign in front of the sink. Don't use the sink, and go get a trap or call a plumber for that matter. Right?
Yeah, because plumbing, people fail to realize. I think partly due to plumbers, we have our logo as a guy with a toilet bowl, and people think that's all we do. They don't realize you go to the hospital, the gas stations, all of these places. We protect you. Like plumbers protect the nation. What we do, even right now with COVID. You need a plumbing, right? You need to wash your hands constantly, and that will help stop the spread. That's one of the main things. Nobody talks about that, but washing your hands a lot. And if the plumber did not bring the water from the river to your house that we have done now, you would have to go get buckets and buckets. So we protect the health of the nation everywhere in the world every day. And
yes, you do. Look at this picture.
Oh, that's a blender holding it up.
That's exactly what I thought. Somebody has got the plumbing pipe into the blender, and this is again a little bit of ingenuity. What's going in there? They're going to blend it to go make it go down the drain.
And everybody, please stop throwing your food in the sink, even if you have a grinder.
Thank you.
Do not.
I'm not a fan of carburetors.
Same thing with the dishwasher. Scrape it off. Okay.
Yes, actually do the dishes in the sink. I have a dishwasher and I never use it. I am the dishwasher, and I think we can do things better together. Yeah. You are an inspiring lady. You really are. I would love to speak to you again and hopefully one day work with you. Yeah. I mean, this is the good part about my world, is that I get to meet and talk to wonderful people like you. So please don't stop making it right. I think you've got a bright, wonderful future, and so does your daughter.
Yeah, and so does all the girls that we get to help, and to see a lot of the girls, our alumni, are actually joining programs and learning engineering, and they taking on projects around their house, and their parents send us pictures of them replacing the kitchen, changing the trap, and building stuff. I think it's great to see that the next generation of girls will be excited to be builders in the trade.
There's no doubt in my mind, and I think that was a makeshift garbage disposal. that blender, that's what I think it was.
Yeah,
it's not the way to do things, right? At all. If anything, hire a plumber and someone who cares about their job. You keep making it right, and I hope to talk to you real soon. Thank you for being part of this.
It's great meeting you, Mike. A fan. Yeah, go construction.
You get back to work. Your boss is going to be waiting for you. Okay. Bye for now. I gotta say, this is wonderful, because this is the fun stuff that I get to do, is meet wonderful people that care about what they do, want to help you. And speaking about helping you, I talk about being here live at Improve Canada. Now, for years, you know me, I'm the guy that says, talk to the pro. Don't think you can do things yourself. Hire the professional, make the right choices. I wrote the books on it, Make It Right. The first one, holding your hand, trying to help you do the job correctly. The reason, and I'm only one guy, so I can't help everyone. I try to do it in this type of format. This is the reason I partnered with Improve Canada. This place has got over 300 experts downstairs, ranging from HVAC, fireplaces, plumbers, electricians, you name it. Everything is in this mall. I thought it was brilliant how that I could come in and team up with experts that are out there that can help you. So this is a one-stop shop place that you can go to. And what I'm going to encourage you about this more than anything is that you make an appointment so that you get that special attention one-on-one with the companies that you want to work with, and ask for the right advice. Find the people that should be in your home. And that's as simple as that. I'm going to keep working with Improve Canada. I'm going to keep working with the young female trades designers out there. And I'm going to keep doing this with you guys. So thank you so much. And I want you to stay tuned, because guess who's live next? That's my son, Mike Holmes Jr. You keep smiling. Thank you.